Are we gonna talk Starbucks?
We can quickly talk
but we'll hit it and quit.
Starbucks is back in the news. This time they're being sued.
Keep commenting.
Starbucks got popped
Starbucks
with a lawsuit. A lady in Florida burned herself with a Starbucks coffee. Got the coffee from the drive-thru. The lid popped open, boom, hit her arm, and now she is $100,000 richer because the Starbucks coffee burned her. Now, we saw this in the past with McDonald's.
Well,
It was a big lawsuit with McDonald's that happened years ago because someone burned themselves. So the fact that Starbucks is going through this now, considering that they're mainly a coffee company, to me, it's kind of weird because what shouldn't they have covered all of their bases?
Well, so this actually, the burning incident happened, I think it said in 2014, and she did suffer first and second degree burns. So I think that this is how long it took because it was 190 degrees or something. So this is how long it took for all the legal stuff to play out, and so they paid her out $100,000. Now you see places like Starbucks and McDonald's showing caution hot around some of their cups, and I noticed
Does that cover the bases though?
I'm sure any lawyer could probably find a reason to argue it, but the way we know that law works, it is previous trials. That's how you get your new trial to have evidence based on trials that have come before it. So now that these trials have happened and a payout has happened, it's set the precedent, which may or may not work in somebody's advantage moving forward.
Well, isn't this common sense? Because the coffee's supposed to be hot. You go to the coffee shop because you want the hot coffee,
unless
then when
you
you
get
get
it
the hot
iced.
coffee and it's too hot, now you want to
Like
sue.
if you were at home and you did it on yourself, you couldn't blame anyone.
Well, listen, at my years ago, I was making oatmeal at work, and you know how sometimes if you don't catch the oatmeal, it overflows.
Yeah.
It overflowed on my thumb. I had second-degree burn on my thumb. Does this mean I should have held Quaker Oats liable?
No, it's like that's common sense.
Right.
Okay.
So they're saying it's
Here's my thing. Okay, like you said, the coffee is supposed to be hot, right? I mean, was she juggling a cell phone and a purse and trying to drive and post to Snapchat? I mean, I'm not putting any blame on her, but it's like, what else were you doing that maybe caused the distraction? Because I feel like if you're getting a hot coffee, if that's what I'm focused on, I'm going, ooh, this could burn me, just like some common sense.
So her attorney argued that Starbucks should warn its customers that the lids can pop off.
Yeah, okay, but
And then it said during the trial, a representative from Starbucks said that the coffee company receives 80 complaints a month about lids popping off or leaking.
Okay,
so
well maybe that's the issue.
Yeah,
the popping off, because if people grip the wrong way, I've never had that issue.
Faulty.
Faulty. That could have been a bad batch.
But get this, it was $15,000 for medical, $85,000 for pain and disfigurement. So she had some serious wounds as a result of it.
Well, I'm sorry for her. Regardless of how it happened, the fact that it did happen is unfortunate. Getting money from it, and Starbucks is back in the headlines.
That's right.
So there we go with.
But I want to go. You guys keep commenting. I'm going to go back into the
comments. Are we
going to go respond. I just want to after this.
Okay,
after this. It was a fun conversation.
All right, everyone.
I'm not done, and it's Friday.
It's Friday. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Girl, is that
that's Jamal?
That sounds like a
Brad.
That's Jamie.
That's
if your kid is graduating this weekend, congratulations to all of the graduates, the class of 2017. We are so proud. It's a great day here in Northern California. It's going to be sunny. Have a good one. Bye.
Girl.
Is that?
Stop.
That is.